John happens to live like 2 miles away from Penns Valley High School. And so, John, what's the weather like there? Because it's lousy here.
Well, it's not that great. It did snow, obviously, last night, and with the ice. So travel, I think as the day wears on, I think things will get considerably better by the time you need to get to Penns Valley High School. But, yeah, we've got a nicey, snowy start to this morning.
Yeah, we sure do. But I'll tell you what, maybe by this weekend especially, it'll be really nice again. And I'm looking at Saturday's forecast, cloudy, scattered showers, and a high of 60 degrees, ideal for people to get out and move about and get to the KCAC. We talked to John about the show coming up this weekend, our visit presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row, the best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. John, this has turned into a really, really big event here in Indiana, and I know it is as well for you guys with the Pennsylvania Taxidermist Association. This is a big one, isn't it?
It really is. We're really excited. This is our 47th annual state convention, and which includes our Wildlife Art Championships and trade show for our taxidermists. But we've also begun to include the community, and we have an opportunity for people to stop by and view the competition area, which is just awesome. You have the opportunity to see some of the finest taxidermy work that's being done these days. Pennsylvania is rated as one of the top states in the country. And in addition to the taxidermy part of it, we also have a sports and outdoor show on the upper concourse of the Kowalczyk Center. So we have over 90 vendors. The Game Commission will be there, a lot of different folks from conservation clubs and local vendors, outdoor-related people in the industry, and we're really excited about the opportunity for the general public to stop by and take a look and see what we have. Yeah,
absolutely. And the fact that you use the two different levels at the KCAC, I think that's a really unique way to approach it. Put the Sportsman's Show upstairs, and folks can visit all of those great vendors and see everything that they have to offer. And then down on the floor of the arena, well, that's an amazing display that you have down there. And all of these people, they're so proud of their work, and why not?
Yeah, we have some very, very talented people. And what's nice is we get together once a year. We work hard as a board, and this is really our big event. And we really like to provide a nice opportunity for not only our taxidermists, but taxidermists in surrounding states come by and also compete and learn and do things. And but the special opportunity is really for our general public. Now, we like to see them involved. If you have an interest in taxidermy or wildlife, the children always enjoy looking at the mounts, and should be a fun time for a family get together this Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get up on the upper concourse first and walk around there. Some of the vendors, of course, I know that many of them have been here before. They enjoyed it so much, and they're back. But I'm sure that there are some who are coming for the first time.
We have vendors, yes, coming for the first time. I think we had maybe 20 vendors or so the first year. We were up to 40 or 50. Now we're up to 90 vendors. It's become so popular. I think we're sold out of spaces. So it's really highly anticipated for the people coming to show what they can offer to the community here. So we're really excited about what people may be able to see there and do.
Yeah, because it's not just taxidermy related. It is all things outdoors.
It's all things outdoors. We have artists, we have vendors of all kinds of crafts and talents, and just there's such a variety of things. As I mentioned earlier, the Game Commission will be there for information regarding questions about things that they work with. So it's just a wonderful opportunity if you have some interest in the outdoors or otherwise. So again, looking really forward to this.
Now that gets underway at 10 o'clock, right?
The sports show on the upper concourse is from 10 to 3, mm-hmm. and our taxidermy show viewing area downstairs will be from 12 to 4.
Uh-huh.
So it's mostly a full day of activities for people right there, all under one roof at the Kowalczyk Center. Yes.
And this taxidermy show. I mean, this is a big competition. They take it very, very seriously.
It really is. We have some honestly world-class taxidermists that'll be there. They'll be competing, and we have people that are just starting in taxidermy. So we welcome one and all that you have an interest, like to learn more about things related to taxidermy and those kind of activities. We'd love to have you. So please don't hesitate to come out.
Yeah. Now, for some of these folks who do this, the animals that we'll see on Saturday are animals both native to Pennsylvania, but very exotic and not from Pennsylvania.
That is correct. That is correct. We'll have a lot of mounts that are from within the Commonwealth, but we'll also have animals and birds from around the world, really. And so it's really interesting to see and have an opportunity to learn more about these birds and animals and get a good up front and close look at these things. So, yeah.
These are authentic animals that were taken in the wild, yes?
Correct. Yeah, all legally taken. And we have really, I know we'll have a nice variety of, like I said, birds and animals, reptiles. We also have the wildlife art competition. We have people doing flat art. We'll see some sculptures. And so really, those kinds of activities related to the outdoors has really made this really a nice opportunity for not only the taxidermists, but for the general public to take a look at. So we're excited about it.
Yeah, you see genuine world-class art. Now, if you think back to last year's event, because I know we've talked before about the show and how amazing it is, the work that they put in to make these animals appear as if they actually are still out there in the wild, and they're so amazingly lifelike. What were some of the highlights for you from the past shows?
Well, we've had some great examples. Our judges have a really difficult job, picking, for example, the best of show and pieces. And we have master's level taxidermists, professional level. So we work through as people grow and advance in taxidermy. So we've had some interesting pieces. We've had some what would be relatively common pieces that are exceptionally mounted. So our waterfowl and our upland game birds are popular. Our deer heads are certainly popular, and our life-size pieces. And we've had mountain lions. We've had African pieces, just a variety of things. And we never know from year to year what a competitor may bring along. So it's always fun to see the new things every year.
John, do techniques and technology, do they change from year to year in the taxidermy industry or over a period of years or decades?
Taxidermy has greatly advanced in the last, I would say, 20 years or so. The forms and materials, the epoxies, the plastics that are used to reproduce certain parts of the animal, and the information sharing is probably the greatest thing that has happened, where as a competitor, you receive a score sheet and a critique, so you get written and verbal comments from your judge about your piece, and so you can make those improvements and learn and grow from that experience. So, yeah, the materials have come a long way, and it's which makes the mounts really lifelike, more so than ever in the past. Some of the taxidermy work being done today is some of the best there's ever been, really.
When we think about the judging of the exhibits, I'm sure that the judging criteria are different for the pro level as opposed to the amateur level and the beginner levels.
Correct. Yeah, the master's level taxidermists are certainly held to a higher standard, and then the professional level, I would say for the most part, the people that are in the field working day to day in taxidermy, there's a certain level there too, and people advance, and we also have an amateur category and a junior amateur category. So we'll have competitors that are under 16 that have tried taxidermy for the very first time. You'll see those pieces in the show, and those children and young people will get a critique and learn and grow in taxidermy as far as they'd like to go. So there's a place to get into this for every level of skill here. So it's really a nice way to include everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always interested, and you know far more about this than I do, in the differences in mounting a fur-bearing animal versus a bird that is feathered. And a fish, and I have no idea how you go about doing any of it really, but the fish aspect of it really impresses me. How they can make that fish stand out for decades. How do they do that?
Well,
don't give away any secrets.
Fish are done a number of different ways. they're pretty much they're mounted either by reproducing the fish in a mold, or they're actually using this actual skin of the fish, if you can believe that. You take measurements and carve the body, and in some cases reproduce the fins by casting the fins. You may cast the head. You may use the real skin of the head and epoxy over top of that. So there's a lot of techniques and ways to do things, and that's what's great about the show, is because you learn about those different ways to do things, and some things work for some taxidermists and not for others. Mm-hmm. And the bottom line are the results, and it's really amazing how some people do things. I just as long as I've been in this, and I've been in this a long time, there's always something to learn about the techniques and how to improve. Yeah.
I'm sure they're very much willing to talk about it. Are there actual workshops that are conducted during this?
Absolutely. We have seminars for the people that register for the taxidermy side of things. We'll have seminars on, habitats, how to create the habitats around the pieces, large cats as far as their faces and eye expression and the certain eyes that you use. We'll have carving classes about making fish bodies, and we have a photography seminar set up. We have a reptiles, if you like to do snakes and those kinds of things. So, and white-tailed deer heads and game heads. So we have a full slate of activities, 3 days for our taxidermists to learn, and they can pick and choose which seminar they'd like to go to.
Wow! So it's all happening on Saturday at the PA State Taxidermy and Wildlife Art Competition, Convention, and Trade Show. It's the 4th annual. The Center for Economic Operations here in Indiana County, a big sponsor, and so many others making this happen. The Indiana County Tourist Bureau, IEP, the ICDC, the Chamber of Commerce. This is a really, really big thing, and it's right here in Indiana.
We are just so pleased to have a great relationship with Indiana County, as you just mentioned, and Cat Country, the radio station, has been awesome to us. They've been at our show. They have seen what we've done in the past, and can't thank the Cat Country and the radio station enough for all they've done for us. Thank you so much for your support there.
It's going to be a fabulous show come Saturday, and it all gets underway at 10 a.m. with the Sportsman Show, the Taxidermy Show as well, and competition. That gets underway at noon. John, thanks so much for the visit this morning. Looking forward to this weekend.
Oh, great. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. Thank you.
Have a safe trip. I'm going to be up there in your neighborhood here today, I guess.
I think you'll be fine a little later today.
All right. Thanks, John.
Here. Okay. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.